Stop number 5 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us to Darlington Raceway, Darlington, South Carolina. The track 2 took the Tame, the egg-shaped oval, the Lady in Black, whatever you want to call it. We're here today for the running of the Dodge Charger 500. We had a great race in the Xfinity race, or the Emilio Xfinity race earlier. And this is the second of the doubleheaders that involves only Melilla and Castrol GTX Cup. We'll have a triple header for the next stop on the tour at Texas Motor Speedway for Cup, Melilla, and Advocare trucks. So let's see what happens here as we get set for racing here today on this 1.366 mile egg-shaped oval. And here's the starting line for today's running of the event. On the pole at 187 miles an hour, it is Keith Batson, car 88, the Ford Quality Care Service Ford Credit Ford Taurus. He'll be flanked by Matt Haas, number 8 Budweiser Chevrolet. Row 2, it's Joshua Osborne, car number 42, the Bell Self Mobility Chevrolet. Beside him will be John Arndt, the number 71 Realtree Chevrolet. Row 3, it's Joe Gibbs' teammates, Andrew Davis, car 18, the Interstate Batteries Wix Filters Pontiac. Beside him will be the number 20 Home Depot Pontiac. It is Dalton Day. He's on the outside. Row 4, a pair of Chevrolets. Trent Dunham, the number 1 Pennzoil Chevrolet. For Sega Keith Motorsports, he'll be alongside the number 15 Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet. It's Chris Dodd. He's on the outside. Row 5, it's the number 24 DuPont Chevrolet. Second at Darlington a couple times. Has a winner in the Pokemon Cup Series. It's Kev Shearer, car number 24, the DuPont Chevrolet. And beside him, Joshua Collard, the 43 STP Pontiac. Row number 5 has row number 6, has number 3 GM Goodrich Chevrolet of Cole Deaver, and he'll be alongside the number 29 GM Goodrich Service Chevrolet. It is Daniel Olson. He's on the outside. Going to row number 7, it's Becca Tellier, the number 12 Bubble 1 Chevrolet, Bubble 1 Ford, She'll be alongside the number 2 Miller Lite Pontiac, Miller Lite Dodge, or Miller Lite Ford. It's Ford. Miller Lite Ford of Dylan Young is on the outside. Row number 6, the next row down has the number 01 Zinger Wireless Dodge of Emmanuel Hartnett. He is alongside the number 28 Texaco Haviland Ford of Johnny Gar. Sorry for the scream, there was a mouse in my room. Anyway, next row down has Michael Turner, the number 31 Lowe Chevrolet, and beside him, Jessica Shelton, the number 94 McDonald's Ford. Next row down is Kyle Matthews, car number 5, the Kellogg's Corn Flakes Chevrolet. Flanking him on the outside will be Benjamin Miles, number 6 Valvoline Ford. Next row down has car number 25, the Michael Holligan Chevrolet. It is Ryan George. He's on the inside of the racetrack. Beside him will be Charles Stamper, number 60 Powertrain Chevrolet. Jordan Anderson has the number 66 Big Kmart Chevrolet, or Kmart Ford, Beside him will be the number 97 John Deere Ford of Zachary Fitzwater. He's on the outside. Next row down has Jesse Turner, car 36, the M&M's Pontiac. Beside him will be the number 48 Lowe Chevrolet. It is Jonathan Zorlin. He's on the outside. Next row down, car number 19, the Dodge Dealers Dodge. It is Joshua Sakuli. He'll be alongside car number 21, the Sitco Ford. It is Quentin Moore. Next row down has Matt McIntyre in a Sirius XM Chevrolet Dodge, car number 7. And beside him, it's given the party racing here today, as we have Carson Gum on the outside of Matt McIntyre in the 23 Winston Noble Ford. JT Bryant, the winner at Las Vegas, he'll be the one playing riding shotgun in the field, and the number 20 and number 12 All-Tail Dodge, or All-Tail Ford. I'm screwed up here today. He's in the All-Tail Ford, car number 12. 56 laps will be the distance here today here at Darlington as we get some racing here today. As Keith Batson leads him down, the green flag waves, and the Dodge Charger 500 is on. We saw during the Mello race, so these cars run very, very strong. Or very, very fast, I should say, through turns 1 and 2, but 3 and 4, they have to use a little bit of a brake here. As several cars get off the wall here, including Matt Haas in car number 8. Keith Batson leads the first lap of the race. Finished top 5 in his comeback tour last season. Hopes to get a win here this season, and today could be the day, possibly. But Joshua Osborne and many others that are behind him will be having the ones to say that. Osborne is in second position. Third is the 18 car of Andrew Davis. Then Trent Dunham runs fourth. Fifth is Kev Shearer. Sixth position is Cole Deaver. Both these drivers will be carrying our in-car cameras here today. Matthews and Deaver both. Riding along with Kev Shearer in car 24. There, see what I'm talking about right there? He's actually got on the brake right there, 172 miles an hour through the turns 3 and 4. And the yellow flag is waved for the first time here today at Darlington on lap number 5. As Andrew Davis takes the lead of the race here. And it's Mike Becker in car 45. It's crashed. Along with Jason Haywood in 17. Quentin Moore in 21. Chelsea Bowles might have been in that crash herself in car number 26. Take a look as to what happened there. Mike Becker made it 3 wide going into turn number 1. Dipped the apron on the racetrack right there and actually slid right there. Almost gets into Seth Cole. And then Jason Haywood had nowhere to go in that 17 car. Bowles didn't even get a piece of it herself in the 26. I don't know why she was slowing. But Quentin Moore in the 21 car did. And Becker, unfortunately, he and Haywood got the worst of the whole deal. So those two sitting there, I think they may be out of the race. I don't know. Yes, they are. So unfortunate deal for both Mike Becker and for Jason Haywood as we get set for green flag. We'll be coming back out on lap number 9 of the event. Pace car lights are off there as we reset the field for you. Andrew Davis leads the race. Second position is Joshua Osborne. Third is Trent Dunham. Fourth is Kev Shearer. Fifth is Cole Deaver. Sixth is John Arndt. Seventh position is Dalton Day. Eighth is Matt Haas, matching his car number. Chris Staub running in 9th. And pole sitter Keith Batson runs in 10th position. Joshua Collard 11th. Becca Tellier, also matching her car number, runs in 12th. 13th is Michael Turner, 14th Kyle Matthews, and 15th position is Dylan Young, the winner of the Mellow Yellow race here at Darlington, looking for the weekend sweep. So the field comes down for green flag here. The number 18 Interstate Batteries Pontiac leads the field for the green flag. Andrew Davis, car 18, out in front as we get set for green flag. On lap number 9, we still got plenty of racing left here at Darlington. Pontiac leads the race. Chevrolet second, third, and fourth. Chevrolets are second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Then you got a Pontiac in 7th, Chevrolet in 8th and 9th, and a Ford running in 10th position with Keith Batson. He's the leading Ford in the field. Osborne dips to the inside racetrack here. Falls back in behind Andrew Davis. Trent Dunham tries to make a move to the inside lane. But he falls back in line. Now Shearer goes to the inside. And here comes Osborne for the lead. And he's got the shove from Trent Dunham, and he'll take the number 1 spot. So the defending series champion, Joshua Osborne, out in front. The pride of Kentucky, leading the field here. Trent Dunham running in second position. There's darn pace car. Andrew Davis going backwards in the 18 car. Shearer goes into the third position. Always runs well here at Darlington himself. Fourth position, Cole Deaver had a win last season at the AC Delco 400 down in Rockingham. Kev Shearer, winner of three races last season, including both the Charlotte Points races. And here comes Trent Dunham to the inside. Dunham going for the lead in car number 1. Trent Dunham has had a miserable start to the season, and he had not a really good start, not really a good season last season himself, neither by his standards. But he takes the Sega Keith Motorsports Chevrolet to the number 1 spot, the Pennzoil Chevrolet. That's the 2000 Steve Park machine he's driving. I think a 2001 maybe, I'm not so sure. Kev Shearer in the second position. Third is Cole Deaver. Rear bumper came from Kev Shearer's machine. That's the last sight you want to see is that black number 3. And Shearer gets off the wall, coming out of the corner, or actually Dunham got off the wall, excuse me. And it's Kev Shearer jumping out in front. Second position is now Cole Deaver. As Deaver now goes to the inside lane, as he'll try to go for the number 1 spot. He's got it right now at the moment. And now move Cole Deaver to the lead. And where did John Arndt come from? In car number 71, he goes to the number 3 spot. Shearer gets off the wall, keeps it off the wall. Well, Shearer is off the wall. Coming out of the 4. And now John Arndt goes to number 2 position. Third is now Trent Dunham. Fourth is Dalton Day. Chris Dodd the 5th, and Joshua Coward going up in the 6th position now. Shearer falls down to 7th. Osborne in 8th. Kyle Matthews running in 9th position. He has our 3rd in-car camera for today's event. And we're riding along with Kyle Matthews. As you're riding along with Matthews, you've seen some great racing action happening here, and now Cole Deaver got off the wall himself, and now here comes Dunham for the lead inside of John Arndt, and he's got it. As Arndt gets off the wall now, several wall bangers come out of turns 2 and 4 here at Darlington. Dunham goes to the high side, he led the lap, but here comes Dalton Day for the number 1 spot, and now he's going to try to take the lead, and he's got it. So, great racing today here at Darlington Raceway in Darlington, South Carolina. Chris Dodd, car number 15, out in front here in a Napa Chevrolet. Dalton Day gets off the wall again himself, like so many others have. And now, Joshua Collard takes the number 2 spot. Kev Shearer to 3rd. Kyle Matthews to 4th. And inside goes Michael Turner for the number 5 spot in car 31, with Joshua Osborne behind him and trying to go for 6th position. He's going to get it. Several cars right behind him there. Benjamin Miles in car number 6, the Valvoline Ford. And he moves his way up into the 11th position. Johnny Gardner in 12th, 13th Jesse Turner. Joshua Siculi 14th, 15th is Ryan George. Andrew Perry 16th, 17th is Matt McIntyre. Charles Sanford 18th, 19th is Dougie Shears, 20th is Seth Cole. And then a gaggle of cars behind there. JT Bryant, Dylan Poteet, Daniel Olson, Jonathan Zorlin, the Atlanta winner in the Lowe Chevrolet. And then you got the Rockingham winner right there behind, Levi McIntyre. Becca Tellier. And Keith Batson gets off the wall, and that blue car coming out of turn number 4 on the outside lane. Chelsea Bowles and Kat Tellier right there up on the low side. Daniel Olson on the high side out of 2. Emmanuel Hartnett. Jordan Anderson. Zachary Fitzwater down in the field right there. Jessica Shelton also back in the pack in number 94. She's in 35th. Make that 34th now. She goes inside of Daniel Olson. Andrew Davis, who restarted as the leader, he is now 37th at the moment. Keith Batson 38th. 39th is Daniel Olson. And now Kyle Matthews goes to the lead in car number 5. Actually, Quentin Moore's actually 39th, actually. They're the 2 cars out of the race are Mike Becker and Jason Haywood. They are 39th and 40th. But Hendrick Motorsports right now has the front 2 spots. Kyle Matthews and Kev Shearer. Matthews in the 5, Shearer in the 24. That completes the 27th lap of this event here today. Battle for 3rd position going on right here. Chris Dodd in a Napa Chevrolet. Cole Bieber in 4th position in car number 3. Both trying to draft up to the Hendrick duo up in front. John Arndt in 5th spot. There's Michael Turner still 6th. Johnny Gardner up this now to 7th. And now several cars up the high side right now. I think it's gonna be a game of who all can keep their positions in the end. As we watch the battle between Charles Sanford, Levi McIntyre, and Seth Cole. McIntyre right now rides in the 19th position. Cole in 18th. Sanford in 17th, and he almost gets into the Dalton Day in the 20. Dylan Poteet working his way up to the field. He's in 16th position. And the Las Vegas winner, JT Bryant, running in the 15th spot. Make that 14th now, and Poteet running 15th at the moment. Ryan George getting off the wall in car 25 as now the freight train goes by him. Benjamin Miles, Hartnett, Fitzwater, Matt McIntyre, Jessica Shelton all going by. Ryan George driving the Jerry Nadeau cars. That's another Hendrick machine. And George gets off the wall. Actually got put into the wall by Jordan Anderson in 66. And I thought he was going to get right into Matt Haas in the 8 car and cause a big wreck. But unfortunately for Ryan George, that didn't happen. But unfortunately for him, he'll drop down to at least last place. And Chris Dodd bangs the wall coming out of turn number 2. And now Cole Deaver goes into 3rd, with John Arndt running in 4th position. And now Chris Dodd falls into the clutches of Johnny Gardner in car 28. That's 5th and 6th spot. And now Gardner takes 5th. And the Texaco Haviland Ford. But he is chasing 4 Chevrolets out in front, led by Kyle Matthews. Yet to get a win this season, though he did get a Mello win this season at Rockingham. Kev Shearer, he would like to get a Darlington win himself on the mantle here in the Castrol GTX Cup Series. And here comes Cole Deaver to the inside. And Shearer gets off the wall. Bless for Kev Shearer, though. He would like to get a good run here after having a so-so start to the season in the 24 car. And Kev Shearer again gets off the wall. Coming out. And on Shearer spins! He gets into a spin! Up the track he goes! Chris Dodd gets into him! Sakui gets into him! Shearer's upside down, barrel rolling! McIntyre's crashed! Benjamin Miles! Zorland's crashed! McIntyre! Oh, Quentin Moore has crashed as well. And apparently Andrew Davis might have got a piece of it as well. That was on lap number 36 when this happened. And let's look again as to what happened coming out of turn number 2. He was watching all this. Shearer was running in 3rd spot when it all happened. He gets off the wall. And then Johnny Gardner just gets right into Shearer's car and just flat turns him. Shearer goes up the track right into the 15 of Chris Dodd. Sakuli plows into him. Andrew Perry's crashed into him. Collard slams on the brakes in the 43 and just somehow misses him. And boom, Levi McIntyre nails Sakuli. And here comes Michael Turner. And Benjamin Miles gets over in car number 6. And there's where the Holocaust happens right there behind. Zorland, Matt McIntyre, Quentin Moore. Just a horrific crash happening coming out of turn number 2. And Dalton Day somehow got into the crash as well in car number 20. Real time, this is what happened. And Levi McIntyre also is out of the race as well in car number 99, but just goes to show you how quick things can happen. So cars out of the race: Jason Haywood, Mike Becker, Benjamin Miles, Joshua Sakuli, Dalton Day, Kev Shearer, Levi McIntyre, Chelsea Bowles, Andrew Davis, and Michael Turner are all out of the race. So Kyle Matthews, car 45, car number 5, leads the field. He'll be leading to the green flag on lap number 41. So we'll have 16 laps to go here at Darlington, South Carolina. Coming off of the second caution flag of the day, they were averaging 128 miles per hour, 122. Now the green flag is waved. Back underway on the 41st lap of the race. It's Kyle Matthews leading. Second place is Cole Deaver. Third is John Arndt. Johnny Gardner running in fourth. And fifth is Dougie Shears. We haven't talked about him at all today in that 55 car. He's in the fifth spot right now. Season 5 champion of this series. And now Arndt and Dunham both go up the track now. Dylan Poteet goes by in car 22. Poteet has worked his way up in the top 10. He is up to the 7th position in car number 22. He would like to get a win. He is the all-time win leader in the Castrol GTX Cup Series. And a former champion from way back in season number 1. Poteet up to the number 6 position as we got a battle for the lead happening. Kyle Matthews and Cole Deaver. 5 and 3 battling it out. A pair of 2000 Monte Carlos going at it. Dougie Shears rides in 3rd position. JT Bryant in 4th. And 5th position is Dylan Poteet. And you got Poteet's buddy Trent Dunham in 6th position. 7th position, another veteran, Joshua Osborne in the 7th position. Charles Samper running in 8th, Joshua Collard in 9th, and Johnny Gardner dropped the 10th with Cat Tellier at 11th. Seth Cole in 12th position. Zachary Fitzwater up to 13th, 14th Jesse Turner. Jordan Anderson battling with Jessica Shelton for 15th position. Anderson gets off the wall just a little bit. Shelton goes up the high side now. And Zach Flickinger dives up underneath. And we got a change for the lead. Cole Deaver, car number 3's out in front. As they come down now for 10 laps to go. Can Kyle Matthews get him back in that 5 car? Dougie Shears closing in behind him in that 55 machine. Now Shears goes to the inside lane. And Matthews again gets off the wall sideways a little bit out of turn number 2. But Matthews got that pedal to the metal right now. He's saying, oh boy, don't let this get away from me. 9 laps to go. Now Dougie Shears trying to make a run at Cole Deaver in that 3 machine. Shears gets off the wall now in that 55 car. We'll check the lap speeds this time by. Shears running faster than Deaver at the moment. Deaver that time by 185.22. Shears at 185.61. Lap car ahead, that's Emmanuel Harton, and here comes Dougie Shears for the number 1 spot. He's got Deaver on the high side of the racetrack. Deaver gets off the wall, or actually almost off the wall at turn number 4. Deaver led the lap by just a bumper length, and here comes Dougie Shears for the lead. He's got it, and whoa, Matthews just about bumped into Cole Deaver's car. And now here comes JT Bryant for the number. Trying for that 2nd position himself. And all this battling is letting Dougie Shears pull away. And at 55 cars, he's pulled ahead to a very substantial lead at the moment now with 6 laps to go. And now Kyle Matthews and JT Bryant battling for position. That's for second. And Shears has caught Hartnett. What's going to happen in turns 1 and 2? Yep, Dougie Shears is slowed up right here. Matthews gets off the wall. Here comes JT Bryant for position. That's for the lead. And Matthews and Dave are both caught up behind Hartnett, though, so that's going to let maybe have it down between just Shears and Bryant. But Dougie Shears again pulling away from JT Bryant. Matthews again gets off the wall, now with 4 laps to go. Check the lap speed, says time by. Dougie Shears says time by 183.93. Bryant at 184.15. Bryant gets off. Bryant coming up on the 55 of Dougie Shears. This is for the lead. Battle for the win, I should say, too. 2 laps to go. If something happens to those two, Cole Deaver's running in third. And Bryant gets off and Shears gets off the wall. JT Bryant goes to the lead. And off corner number 40 comes here. There'll be the white flag waving for JT Bryant. Car number 02, the Alltel Ford. He won this season at Las Vegas, leading every lap in that event. And appears to be on his way to a victory here at Darlington, South Carolina in the Dodge Charger 500. And here he comes off corner number 4, the Alltel Ford. Brings it home today. JT Bryant wins the Dodge Charger 500 here at Darlington. Second position will go to Dougie Shears. Third to Cole Deaver. And how about Dylan Poteet finishing in 4th position in the 22 Caterpillar car? A great run for him. Seth Cole, an excellent run for him. 15 and finishing in 5th. 6th was Trent Dunham. 7th was Kyle Matthews. 8th, Johnny Gardner. Joshua Osborne 9th, and 10th was Jesse Turner. That's how they finished here today on this 1.366 mile oval. And before I forget, so JT Bryant takes the victory here today at Darlington. Average speed 135.614. 11th position was Charles Samper. Finishing 12th was Joshua Collard. Cat Tellier 13th. John Arndt 14th. Zachary Fitzwater 15th. Daniel Olson was 16th. 17th was Zach Flickinger. Jonathan Zorlin 18th. 19th was Ryan George. 20th was Keith Badson. Then Jordan Anderson 21st. 22nd was Dylan Young. Matt McIntyre 23rd. Matt Haas 24th. 25th was Andrew Perry. Jessica Shelton 26th. 27th was Quentin Moore. Becca Tellier 28th. 29th was Chris Dodd. 30th was Carson Gum. And Emmanuel Hartnett, last car to finish in the race, finishes in 31st position. Cars out of the race mostly because of crashes. Michael Turner, Andrew Davis, Chelsea Bowles, Levi McIntyre had an ignition problem, finishing 35th. Then Kev Shearer, Dalton Day, Joshua Sakuli, Benjamin Miles, Mike Becker, and Jason Haywood, which are the retirees out of the race. So all in all, 10 cars knocked out of the race. But the day here today belongs to JT Bryant, his second one of the season. The first driver to win multiple races here in the Castrol GTX Cup Series for season 17. as he took the victory at Las Vegas, and now he takes one here today at Darlington. Already eligible to the All-Star race in this season at Charlotte. So if you like what you see here, next race on the tour will be at the Texas Motor Speedway for the Samsung Mobile 500. And if you like what you see here today, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. Here we have NR 2003 races, gaming videos, whatever the president of the NNSCRA Seth Coles desires for this channel. You'll find it here today. You'll find it here on the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. So next race on the tour will be at Texas Motor Speedway. Until this is James Qualls. This has been a production of the NNSCRA. Offline racing at its best.
Greg, did you have any